Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Rhonda and today I'm going to be talking all about supplements. I do get a lot of questions about what supplements I'm taking and what my current supplement routine looks like, so I decided to break it all down into a video for you guys. Please keep in mind that I am taking these supplements because they work for my body and what my current goals are like. I have done a lot of research before taking these supplements and experimented with them for a while to see what works for me. If you guys are curious or interested in taking supplements, I would highly recommend that you talk to your doctor or health professional first. Everybody is different and everyone has different goals, so keep in mind that what supplements work for me might not necessarily work for you. Personally, I would prefer to aim to get as much nutrients from our normal diet and lifestyle, and it's only in those situations where we struggle is when we start to take supplements. Supplements are essentially there to supplement what you are lacking. So I wouldn't rely on just taking supplements or multivitamins to get your daily amount of nutrients. But realistically, most of us will struggle to get the right amount of vitamins and micronutrients in our food and our daily lifestyle. So the most common supplements that people take would be whey protein isolate and creatine. I do take these two supplements daily, however I won't be focusing on these two supplements in this video simply because there are plenty of resources out there for you guys to look at, to educate and decide whether you want to take those supplements. Now, if I had to pick one supplement to take or one supplement to recommend, it would be vitamin D. So vitamin D is a hormone that regulates many things in the body. Vitamin D is essential to help regulate our mood, our sleep, and helps improve our immune system. Now, we normally get vitamin D through spending time outdoors because the sun is the main source of vitamin D. Some food sources contain vitamin D, but the amount of vitamin D in the food is very minimal, so we don't get enough through our food sources. And nowadays, most of us are working from home or working indoors in an office. That minimizes the amount of time that we are spending outdoors and absorbing that vitamin D. Personally, I have been taking vitamin D for many years now, and I have seen a positive impact in my mood and potentially my immune system as well. I am a strong advocate of taking vitamin D, and I do feel like vitamin D is something that everyone can take. Vitamin D also helps improve the quality of sleep. However, some research has shown that if you take vitamin D later in the day, it can actually impact the release of melatonin, which is a hormone that helps you sleep. I have been playing around with the dosage time of my vitamin D. I haven't found much of a difference in my sleep quality when I'm taking vitamin D later in the day versus earlier in the morning. But some people might be more sensitive to others. If you're concerned about your sleep quality, I would consider taking vitamin D earlier in the day. At the end of the day, I would say just to do what works for you. If you really want to take supplements, I would just stick to a routine where you can be consistent. It shouldn't be an inconvenience to your normal routine. So if you're finding that you're struggling to fit time during the morning to take your supplements, then just shift it to the end of the day at a time that is more convenient and less stressful for you. Next up is calcium and vitamin D. So, fun fact, apparently after 25 years old, females start to lose their bone density. I guess that gives you insight into how old I am. So this is particularly important to those ladies who hope to have a family soon. You do want to maintain a good level of calcium in the body. And if you're like me and you're not drinking milk daily or regularly, supplementing calcium is a good idea. I do take the calcium and vitamin D combined because vitamin D helps with the absorption of calcium. So it's just easier for me to take both at the same time. This one is a popular supplement that most of you have probably heard of, and it is magnesium. If you want to get into the nitty-gritty of it all, there are different types of magnesium depending on what you want to use it for. So magnesium can help for sleep, stress, recovery, and sometimes even digestion. So if you want, you can really look into a specific type of magnesium to help you with a particular thing. From my experience, I did try to look for the magnesium to help with sleep and I couldn't actually find it. So I just stuck with any magnesium that I could find off the shelf. Taking magnesium has really helped with my muscle recovery and stress because I do train quite frequently. There is also a cream version of magnesium that you can buy to help you with spot treatment and aches. The next supplement that I've been taking is krill oil. So some people prefer to take fish oil or other oils that contain omega-3. I personally take krill oil because from my research, I found that it is a more pure source of the omega-3s. So the reason why I'm taking krill oil is because of its anti-inflammatory properties, and some research has shown that it helps regulate the lipid levels in your body and potentially lowers your blood pressure as well. If you do eat enough oily fish or sources of omega-3 throughout the week, then I would say it's not essential to supplement krill oil. Personally, I don't eat oily fish regularly, maybe once a week if I'm lucky. So I find supplementing krill oil daily is an easier way for me to get my omega-3s. A few things to consider before taking supplements is whether your lifestyle and diet currently gives you enough of these nutrients and vitamins, the benefits of taking these supplements, whether these supplements align with your current goals and lifestyle, and the cost of taking the supplement. So in this situation, taking the krill oil works out to be more beneficial and cheaper for me. If you guys are getting enough of these vitamins and micronutrients in your normal diet and food, it's not essential for you to spend extra money on these supplements. Another supplement that I've been taking is curcumin. Curcumin essentially is the active ingredient in turmeric. Research has shown that turmeric has a lot of anti-inflammatory properties and helps protect you against several diseases. So with turmeric, you don't need to buy curcumin if you don't want to. Some people add the turmeric powder to their foods, or even take it as a dry scoop or make it into like a form of latte. So there's different ways for you to incorporate turmeric into your lifestyle if you really want to. The reason why I am including curcumin in my supplement routine is because of the strong evidence that supports its benefits and protective properties for our bodies. So it's something that I'm doing for the long run. The last supplement that I'm taking is zinc. Zinc is a new supplement that I've added into my routine. The reason why I've added zinc is because it helps with the reproductive system and your neuro health. I've only started to take it recently, so it's something that I will experiment with the next few months to see if there's any improvements, and I'll also continue to do a bit more research to decide whether it's a supplement that works for me. Alright, so that's pretty much my current supplement routine. I personally find that I am more consistent with taking my supplements when I take them at the end of the day after having my dinner or my dessert. Honestly, I don't take these supplements religiously every single day. Some days I'll take all of them, some days I'll only take a select few of them. And that essentially is why it is so important for you to understand what these supplements are doing for you and why you are taking them. And just remember that what supplements work for me might not necessarily work for you, and what supplements that don't work for you now might work for you later on in life. If you are interested in incorporating a few supplements into your normal routine, I would recommend to incorporate the supplements one at a time, and it usually takes around 3 to 4 weeks to see whether there are any benefits from taking the supplement. I hope that gives you guys a little bit more insight into what supplements I'm currently taking and my current supplement routine. If you guys want more information, there are heaps of resources online. Just make sure that the resource you're reading is reliable, and you can always go to your doctor or health professional for their advice. I just want to stress that supplements are not essential, and you don't need to take supplements in order to meet your fitness goals or your life goals. If you can get the right amount of nutrients and vitamins in your normal lifestyle and routine, that would be ideal. But if you do feel like you're not getting enough, that's when you can consider supplements, but you don't have to take them. Thanks again for spending a few minutes of your day to watch this video. I really appreciate every single one of you guys, and I'm so grateful for all your support. I hope you guys have an amazing day or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you all on the next video. Bye! Mwah.